Hey, it's Michael from michaelangelocaruso.com, the Present Like a Pro group on Facebook, and also this YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe by clicking that silver bell, wherever it is, so that you can be notified of new videos and get more tips on how you can be a very, very effective presenter and speaker. We spend so much time and invest so much energy in finding ways that we can better connect with audiences. I find it almost laughable how poor some presenters are at this. And it happens for various reasons, but I do know this. I think that you can become better connected just by doing a deeper dive into the process itself and not blowing it off, right? I often sit with keynote speakers at events. They're sitting next to me and they come back after their keynote, sometimes a fantastic keynote, sometimes an average keynote, and they sit down next to me and I often ask them, I say, well, how do you think it went? I always say, congratulations, nice job. How do you think it went? And to a person, I mean, almost 100% of the time, they say, well, I think it went pretty good. And a lot of them are wrong. It didn't go well at all. And then worse, people will come up and say, I enjoyed your presentation, or you did a pretty good job. And nobody's ever saying, you banged it. And nobody ever says, that's the best presentation I've ever heard. Nobody ever said, I'm going to remember this and use your stuff for a long time, right? We'd like more people to say this to us. So this is going to take you answering 3 questions about your own presentation that you may not currently ask. And you have to be brutally honest with yourself about the answers to these questions. The first question is, did I connect with my audience? And a lot of speakers lie to themselves. A lot of speakers think they're better than they really are, you know? Like these people that sit down next to me. How do you think it went? Oh, I think it went pretty good. Why? Because I spent 2 hours on that presentation, you know. And that doesn't mean you did well at all. It doesn't mean you connected with your people at all. So that's the first question. Did I connect? And guess what? You are the wrong person to answer that question. You have to ask the audience. And that's why I stand at the back of the room as people are leaving to ask them, how was it? How was it? And the people that say, good job, I enjoyed it, I let them pass. And the ones that say, I have a suggestion for you, I say, great, would you stand right here? I'm going to say goodbye to these people, then I want to talk to you. Those are the ones you want to talk to. They have your self-improvement formula. And I'm going to tell you, it's not going to be easy to listen to them, but you should. So that's the first question. Did I connect with my audience? Second question is, was it worth it? Was the effort that I put into this presentation commensurate with the amount of connection that I enjoyed and that the audience enjoyed? Because if you didn't put enough preparation into it, or let's say it this way, if you didn't connect with your audience in the way that you wanted to, you probably didn't put enough into it. And if you didn't put enough into it, you need to do more. You need to prepare more. I think it's pretty safe to say that a lot of speakers wing it. A lot of presenters say that's good enough. It's all the time I have. I'm just going to go do this thing and cross my fingers, right? And that's why so many speakers are average. I think statistically speaking, most speakers are average. Go ahead and send me an email if you want, but I think it's true. And then the third question is, and this is where the darkness comes in, presenters start to feel insecure and less than, you know, and they start reducing their fees and they start giving concessions on how much they charge because they start asking, am I worth it? Their own self-value comes into doubt because they are not getting feedback like, that's the best presentation I've ever heard. And I think we need to work harder to get that feedback. Then those questions become easier to answer. Am I worth it? Absolutely. I'm the best in my space. Was the effort worth it? Absolutely. The customer sat surveys were the best the event planner had ever seen. Did I connect with my audience? Absolutely. Did you see all the people raising their hands and asking questions? And did you hear them laughing on the recording? And you see how many people stayed after to buy books and talk? You see? Not 5 people out of 500. 250 people stayed after. See the difference? And if you do these things, you will become amazing at connecting with your audience. I'd love to help you. If you'd like to do a breakthrough call with me, comment in the bottom of this thread, and we'll make sure that we do a session together. My pleasure. Michael from michaelangelocaruso.com and the Present Like a Pro Facebook group. Thanks, everybody.